Hey everyone, mark your calendars for March 28th, 2026. It's Earth Hour. At exactly 8:30 p.m., we're all switching off our lights for one powerful hour, standing together to shine a light on our planet's future. Imagine the world united, cities dimming, families gathering by candlelight, and a massive wave of hope rippling across the globe. Hello friends, welcome to Moradabad Wildlife Window, where every day opens a new window into the wild world. Come along with us to explore the amazing wildlife stories of Moradabad and its surroundings. Every year, as the clock strikes a designated hour, a remarkable transformation sweeps across the globe. Cities that once shimmered with electric brilliance suddenly surrender to darkness. But have you ever paused to wonder why, for just 1 hour, the world chooses to switch off its lights? This is Earth Hour, a powerful symbolic act that unites millions in a shared commitment to our planet's future. It's a moment when the world collectively holds its breath, and in that silence we remember the fragile beauty of our home. The simple act of turning off the lights becomes a global conversation, a silent agreement that echoes across continents and cultures. It's a reminder that, despite our differences, we all share the same sky, the same oceans, and the same responsibility to protect the Earth for generations to come. This isn't just about saving energy, it's a symbol of what we can achieve when we act as one. Last year, millions participated, reducing carbon emissions and sparking real conversations about sustainability. Now it's our turn to make it bigger. More than 180 countries, from bustling metropolises to remote villages, participate in this global event. Landmarks like the Sydney Opera House, the Empire State Building, and the Christ the Redeemer statue all go dark, joining a worldwide chorus of hope and action. From the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the ancient pyramids of Egypt, the world's most iconic structures stand in darkness, united in purpose. In small towns and sprawling cities alike, people gather in parks, on rooftops, and in their homes, watching as the familiar glow of their surroundings fades away. For 1 hour, the world feels smaller, more connected, a patchwork of communities bound together by a shared vision of a healthier, more sustainable planet. The sight of these landmarks, usually beacons of human achievement shrouded in darkness, is a powerful visual statement. It's a reminder that even the grandest symbols of progress are vulnerable to the challenges facing our environment. But Earth Hour is more than just a spectacle. It's a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth, a balance now threatened by climate change. As the lights dim, we're invited to reflect on the intricate web of life that depends on our choices. The darkness is not just an absence of light, but a canvas for contemplation. It's a chance to pause and consider the impact of our daily routines, the energy we consume, the resources we use, and the waste we produce. In that hour, we're reminded that every action, no matter how small, has consequences that ripple outward, touching ecosystems and communities far beyond our immediate view. The silence that accompanies the darkness is filled with possibility, a space to imagine new ways of living, new habits that honor the planet's limits and celebrate its abundance. Earth Hour began in 2007, when the city of Sydney plunged into darkness for 60 minutes. What started as a local initiative quickly grew into a global movement, inspiring over 1 billion people to take a stand for nature. Each year, participation swells as communities across continents unite in a shared gesture of hope. The first Earth Hour was a leap of faith, a bold experiment to see if a city could come together for the sake of the planet. The response was overwhelming. As news spread, cities around the world were inspired to join in, and soon, Earth Hour became a symbol of collective action. Today, it's not just an event, but a tradition, a yearly reminder that change is possible when people come together. The growth of Earth Hour is a testament to the power of grassroots movements and to the human capacity for empathy and cooperation. It shows that when we act together, our voices are amplified and our impact is multiplied. Yet, Earth Hour is not just about saving electricity. It's a rallying cry for urgent climate action, a call to protect the forests, rivers, and oceans that sustain us all. It's about safeguarding the habitats of countless species, many of which are now at risk. The hour of darkness is a symbol, but the real work happens in the light of day, as people advocate for policies that reduce carbon emissions, restore natural habitats, and promote renewable energy. Around the world, Earth Hour has inspired climate marches, reforestation projects, and educational campaigns. It's a catalyst for change, sparking conversations in classrooms, boardrooms, and government halls. The banners held high at rallies, the petitions signed, and the trees planted are all part of a larger movement. A movement that recognizes the urgency of the climate crisis and the need for immediate, sustained action. Consider the orangutans of Borneo, whose rainforest homes are vanishing due to deforestation and rising temperatures. These intelligent primates spend their days swinging through the treetops, foraging for fruit and caring for their young. But as their habitat shrinks, their survival hangs in the balance. Or think of the majestic elephants of Africa, who traverse vast savannas in search of water. As droughts intensify, their journeys grow longer and more perilous, threatening entire herds. These stories are not isolated. They are part of a global pattern of loss and resilience. The orangutan's plight is echoed in the struggles of countless other species, from the tiny insects that pollinate our crops to the great whales that roam the oceans. Each animal, each plant, plays a role in the complex web of life that sustains us all. When one thread is pulled, the entire tapestry is affected. The elephant's search for water is a story of adaptation and endurance. But it's also a warning, a sign that the systems we depend on are under strain. As we witness these changes, we're called to act, not just for the sake of wildlife, but for our own future. In the Arctic, polar bears roam across melting ice floes, their hunting grounds disappearing beneath their paws. These apex predators rely on sea ice to catch seals, but as the ice retreats, they are forced to swim longer distances, risking exhaustion and starvation. Meanwhile, in the world's oceans, coral reefs, home to a quarter of all marine life, are bleaching and dying as waters warm. Sea turtles, who have nested on the same beaches for generations, now face rising tides and shifting sands that threaten their eggs. The challenges faced by these animals are a direct result of human activity. Burning fossil fuels, clearing forests, and polluting the air and water. But they are also a call to action, a reminder that we have the power to change course. The resilience of nature is remarkable, but it is not limitless. If we act now, we can give these species a fighting chance. We can protect the ice, restore the reefs, and ensure that sea turtles continue their ancient migrations. The fate of these animals is intertwined with our own, and their survival is a measure of our commitment to the planet. When we switch off our lights for Earth Hour, we're not just saving energy. We're sending a message of solidarity to these creatures and their fragile habitats. We're reminding ourselves and each other that our everyday actions ripple outward, shaping the fate of wildlife across the globe. The simple act of turning off a light becomes a symbol of hope, a promise to do better, to live more gently on the earth. In homes around the world, families gather by candlelight, sharing stories and dreams for the future. Children draw pictures of endangered animals, imagining a world where every species has a place. These moments of connection are powerful. They remind us that we are not alone in our concern for the planet. Each gesture, no matter how small, is a step toward a more sustainable way of living. By participating in Earth Hour, we join a global community of people who care deeply about the future of our world. So, here's the plan. On March 28th at 8:30 p.m, turn off those lights, grab a candle or flashlight, and join me live. Share your moment with my Earth Hour 2026, our Lights Off for Earth. Let's make this trend explode on YouTube, Instagram, and beyond. Who's with me? Drop a comment if you're in. Together, we light the way to a greener tomorrow. See you in the dark. Across continents, people gather in candlelit vigils, plant trees, and organize cleanup drives. Scientists tag sea turtles to track their migrations, while volunteers restore wetlands and forests. Each act, no matter how small, contributes.